working? Yep. Sorry to disappoint you, everybody, but this is another hands episode. You know the sad thing is there are people who literally make thousands of dollars just obnoxiously doing this crap.
Oh yeah, one of my teachers, he was a hand actor.
No, I'm talking about what is it, ASMR crap?
Oh, yeah.
God, those are so obnoxious and annoying.
See, my teacher, he was a hand actor, so when they needed a close-up of just hands, they would hire him to
See, I've heard of people that are like foot models, hand models. Honestly, I've heard of models for like all kinds of body parts. Could you imagine that? You'd be a perfect model. I just need just your eyeballs, though. Not gonna. Yeah, you have the hands of an angel. The rest of you looks like Satan's butt cracked. But hey, we can use your hands. Hello, Mr. Bishop. Hi, Tara. Hi, Donson. So yeah, we are with. I left the box way over there. This is WonderBow Gaming's Kelp. This is a game that we actually supported on Kickstarter. Whoa!
Oh,
good heavens!
Camera's not on.
Oh, well, that's not useful.
Oh,
there we go. Yeah, this is Kelp from. Let me see. Created by Carl Robinson and Weberson Santiago. I'm hoping I pronounced those names right. So you actually found this game on a YouTube ad and sent it to me.
Yeah, I was just watching YouTube on my phone, and those ads that pop up, this game popped up, and I seen, oh, Shark, Undersea, Kristoff loves that stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, and it's a board game. And I actually watched the ad and sent it to you, and they were...
I will acknowledge...
requesting money to make this game. That was like a year ago. Over a year ago?
A little bit less than I think, actually. But anyway. So... I will acknowledge... Wonderful ASMR, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
I will acknowledge that I usually am not a fan of asymmetrical games because 9 times out of 10 it usually ends up being that one side has some distinct advantage over the other, and balancing is really hard. Hi, Connie. Welcome to the show. But we actually played a couple of the games of this, and I don't think it's that bad. I just fear that I'm that bad.
We played it twice before this.
And both times I lost as the shark. So, to explain, the game, as like I said, it's asymmetrical. Now, for the uninitiated, that means that we are kind of not playing the same game. I have different mechanics and objectives to him. For example, I use dice, and he has cards that he draws and has to play. Oh, there's an odd knocking out in the desert, which could only mean one thing.
It's a Mexican without tacos.
What?
There's no
Get the
such
hell
thing.
out of my desert.
There's no such thing. You can have those.
Seriously?
Huh?
You have the audacity to show up without some kind of apologetic food or drinks?
Yeah. I'm a broke Mexican.
There's Coke in the fridge.
Don't tell him that. Now we're never going to leave. Jeez, I'm amazed you didn't give him tree fitty.
He's not the
Got
Loch
to
Ness.
look my sure I'm not giving it to a Freddy.
He's not the Loch Ness monster.
Yeah, Jesus is here. Anyway.
They thought they got rid of me, but they never can.
You're becoming like Dee Dee. You only show up when we don't want you.
False, you always want me.
Anyhow, so now the whole premise of this game is that the shark here has to move around the board and find the octopus and separate his head from the rest of his body.
In other words, eat him.
Yes.
Devour him. Mangle, perhaps.
How do you mangle something without bones?
We're the human race. We can figure it a way out. We've done horrific things to it, I'm pretty sure we can figure something like that out.
Anyway, now the way that he is going to be hiding on this board is he has these weird. They're called blocks, but I keep calling them tiles. They're like little dominoes.
You know what those remind me of? And I can never figure out how to play that game. It's that Japanese one where they have all the...
Mahjong.
Yeah. Never figure out how to play it. I always wanted to, just...
Well, first you get a computer, and you download a Mahjong game, and then you... Anyway.
It's beyond my tiny, puny brain.
I know. We'll talk slower. Try to keep up, though.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Anyhow.
You two.
I know. Anyway. Now, the problem is that I can't just go around hitting everything that's hidden on the board, because basically, aside from actually swimming, doing anything will slowly fill up this bar here on this side of the board, and when that gets filled up, I lose. Meanwhile, he will have objectives that he can put onto the board, various other small animals that he can eat. If he gets all 4 of his objectives, he wins.
I have a snail, a crab, and a shrimp.
So is that what you have to eat?
Yes.
He has to eat.
I believe in you, Bear.
It's funny, is that's how he won last time.
I either have to eat these 4,
Or
wait until he runs out
of energy. And basically doing anything costs energy for me. Not exactly. I mean, I can swim, I can store up energy, stuff like that. But yeah, it's very taxing for the shark. But yeah, and we'll play together, and we'll show some other nifty mechanics. You kind of play rock, paper, scissors when you have to fight, which I'm not sure if I like that or not yet.
Yeah.
What's funny is that that's never come up yet, because I've never been able to actually get at you. But we'll cover things as we go. Bishop gets to choose a trap.
Yeah, there's 4 different traps that I have.
Which can be all kinds of annoying things for me.
I can set him back 1 tide, 2 tides, 2 currents.
Take that. No, those take out the currents completely.
Oh, those take out the currents.
Yeah, so I have to lay down currents so I can swim and find you, and basically you can just take them off the board with those booby traps.
This will send him back to a hiding den. And what does this one do?
That just lets you re-hide 2 tiles.
This lets me re-hide 2 of my tiles.
Yeah.
So I'm going to pick my trap now.
Yep, and I don't get to know.
Which...
Oh yeah, I'm going to look away from the camera.
For the audience. See, it's really weird because you can see it, but you might not know what it is. And if I say it out loud, then Kristoff would know, and yeah. That
would kind of defeat the point. But anyway, you're going to set those tiles up so I cannot see them.
And my tiles, they're all shells, which are basically just nothing. They're blank.
For now.
Except my 1 tile, that's
the octopus. That's what I have to find.
And I set them up away from Kristoff, so him being across the table from me, he can't see.
Mm-hmm.
So... Also, you're starting here.
Yes, I'm going to start there.
So Kristoff's going to be starting there. See, I don't know if I want to show the audience where I'm going, because they might just like.
Oh,
you
don't trust our wonderful fans?
Not Donson.
I can't argue with that.
Neither can I. Everybody else would have let you die.
Everyone else would totally be fair and impartial. Donson absolutely would try to screw you over.
Donson would just be like, he's in the middle. He's in the middle.
Dude, he'd be sending me text messages with like Morse code.
Yeah.
With like nautical coordinates and stuff like that. Freaking get a Morse code tap out. But anyway, and we are going to begin now.
So, I mean, I guess the audience could play along with you. Because camera angle, you can't see...
Yeah, you guys can't see his tiles.
My tiles where where the trap
maybe
is.
You guys could help me out and help me make decisions.
Did Jesus see where I was?
No, I didn't even see where you're at, my dudes.
Oh.
But that doesn't mean I can't just go
See, Jesus could just get up and look.
See, the one good thing you have in your corner is he's too lazy to keep doing that over and over.
Nice. Good spot.
Thank you.
But of course, nothing is that simple, unfortunately. And this is one of the things that bug me about asymmetrical games. There goes Sean. Bastard sighted 5,000 nautical miles south. This is something you would know, Bishop, or maybe your dad does.
I don't know.
What is the difference between a nautical mile and a land mile? Like, are they different measurements, or are they the same?
I think they're different.
Don't even ask me.
I should know that since I like ships, but I don't.
Anyway, though, but so you're going to start the game, and you have a maximum hand size of 4 right now.
And I always start out with fast learning.
Fast learning. So you can see these cards here. These are cards that he can learn and add to his deck. These are abilities that I can buy at the expense of my energy and get to use them to get more dice and get temporary bonuses and stuff like that.
So this is Nimble Dodge, if you can see it. The red up here, it says I have to reveal 1 block in order to do this. And the card lets me swap 2 adjacent blocks. I'm going to play that.
Okay, so
So
you
that
got to
means
reveal 1.
I can swap 2 adjacent blocks. Diagonal is not adjacent.
Yes. Now, but first, you have to reveal first.
Yeah.
There's an order to it.
I'm going to reveal this one,
A shell, okay.
the shell, which is the farthest away from him. And then I'm going to swap these 2 blocks.
All right. And you can only do 2 actions per turn.
And that was 1. Did drawing count?
No, you start
Just-
with a hand.
Okay. Then
So
I
still-
am going to draw 1 more card to have my full 4.
Okay. Now, here's the interesting thing. I can stall. I can be like, nah, I'm good. I don't want to do anything. Screw you. I can stall. He cannot. He has to play cards and take actions.
Mm-hmm.
Technically, I can literally just sit here and wait for him to blink.
Yeah.
Fun side note, that's because this is a pajama shark. Now, for those who don't know about this, because it's kind of an obscure species, they're in the same family as like nurse sharks and zebra sharks. They kind of have pseudo lungs. They can actually breathe. They can pull water in over their lungs, their gills, so they don't have to keep moving. They're also bottom feeders. They skulk around on the bottom of the ocean and, yeah, pick on shellfish mostly.
If you did not know, sharks are the cats of the ocean.
I actually really like nurse sharks. They're cool.
I see it, but I don't know if I would use that terminology. Also, Mr. Bishop has commented, yes, they are different measurements. Nautical and land miles are different. Now, I start with...
they are, but...
So I have my fancy blue... By the way, these are actual cloth bags. And real quick, I'd like your opinion, Mr. Bishop. Comparing these to the bags in Horrified, what is your feeling?
Are you calling me Mr. Bishop?
That's right, I got you and your dad mixed up. Bishop, how would you compare these bags to the bags from Horrified? Okay, I got 2 dice here.
They're nice.
Oh, wow. That is...
They're actual cloth, they're not plastic.
They're actual cloth.
That's nice.
It is nice. They don't have a design on them, but at the same time, they don't need to.
So they're color coded, so you can tell which one is the shark's bag and which is the octopi.
Yeah.
But anyway, so
as for comparing them to Horrified, they're different. I mean, I like the feel of these better,
well, to be fair,
but the look of the other one's better.
Yeah, and the Horrified also have to be able to sit up.
Yeah.
And a cloth bag really couldn't do that.
Now this is a pretty good quality bag.
Oh yeah, no.
You're going hiking or camping and you need something. Take this.
No, I can pull these with like my full weight and no damage at all. Those are very nice. I saw some people argue this is kind of a kid-friendly game. I'm not sure about that. This is literally a game about me trying to seek and murder your face while you're trying to murder other little things. Like, I'm not so sure this is a kid game. But
little
anyway.
kids could play it like with their parents. It'd be
Oh,
really
yeah.
cool, but
Side
it
note,
takes a lot of strategy. I'd say.
the little book, the how to play and stuff like that, it actually has a bunch of like little blurbs at the bottom of the page about octopi and shark, which is a really cool thing if you're into that sciencey information stuff. That is a really cool attention to detail. So I pulled out 2 dice for myself, and I got 2 blue. Now the blue are very useful to start, but in order to actually attack him or to try and murder his face, I need reds and yellows. Did you just sniff the book?
Yeah, it has that new book smell.
Huh. Fair enough. Anyway, but I have to roll these dice and see what I get.
New books smell nice, old books smell nice. I don't know.
Yeah, no,
Some books are made with human leather.
The Book of Jesus.
Wow, so edgy. When did you start working for GW? 2 people got that joke, and I love you. Anyway, so I rolled a 3 and a 2. Now, what do I do with these dice? Very simple. I can put... You alright?
Yeah.
I can put blue ones on these currents. And that's how many tiles I can move from this spot. The problem is once it's there unless this a-hole hits me with that trap. The shark, you notice how he has an actual marker, a figure. I can only go forward. I cannot turn around and go backwards. So I have to go clockwise around the board. Now I can turn and go in, that's fine, but I couldn't go, I'm going to go here, actually no, I'm going to turn around. Nope. Sharks can only swim forward. And that is actually true.
Just keep swimming, just keep swimming.
Just keep killing, just keep... Anyway, and I'm going to actually move 1, 2. Just so I can get in a better position to maybe, move. I will then take my other dice and sacrifice it here on my evolution track. So I can flip this over and get this power. But that is the end of my turn because I'm out of dice. So it's going to go back to the bishop. While we're doing this, Mr. Bishop, what is the difference between nautical and land miles?
Alright, I'm gonna use new tactics. I'm gonna flip a block to learn one. And then it says you may then trash 1 card from your hand or discard pile, which means I basically remove it from play. I'm not going to do that.
Flip something over. Another shell. And then you can take anything from these piles.
I'm going to take my sea snail, which is one of my foods.
Okay.
And then I have to place that with the one I just flipped, right?
Any revealed. So you can put it there if you want to. Okay, so that goes off to the side.
So I have a revealed sea snail. And this also goes into my discard pile. And I have to wait till that gets in my hand before I can actually eat it. And that was my first turn. My second turn... Oh. I should have used fast learning instead of what I just did. This is the card that's just naturally in my hand. But
yeah, you always start with fast learning in your hand.
I'm going to draw a card and... Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
And that'll be my turn.
Alright, it is my go. Real quick, Mr. Bishop. 1 nautical mile is equal to 1.16 nautical miles. So a nautical is a little bit bigger than a...
Okay.
Alright, and I get 2 dice. And I got a yellow now. I can actually start doing stuff.
Oh, you got a...
2 sixes. Those are
blue
real
and a
nice.
6 yellow.
And I have decisions to make now. Because I could buy these and get more dice in my bag.
Or he could chomp.
I could try and chomp in an area. So each area you see has this red and yellow square. That is the value of the dice I need to search or attack it. Now if I feel very cautious, I can search it and reveal what it is. But I can also use a red specifically to just straight up attack it. And if it's a trap, it gets set off. If it's nothing, nothing happens. If it's him, we get to play a weird game of rock, paper, scissors from hell.
Which are these 3 cards that I have here.
And I think mine are behind the sign. Anyway, though. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually put both of these cards on my evolution track. I will sacrifice one, going on to my exhaustion. These go back into my bag. But I now get this evolution, which is I may re-roll 1 dice each turn, and I get to draw 1 extra dice each turn.
Oh, wow.
I open up my YouTube to go to the channel.
Sure. YouTube. That's what that was. I completely believe you, Jesus.
I was watching American Dad.
That was not YouTube.
Anyway, but unfortunately that puts me out of dice, so I am stuck sitting here. So fun side note real quick. There's a very bad misconception that sharks will die if they go backwards. That is a complete myth created by National Geographic, actually. The reason sharks can't swim backwards is because of how they propel themselves. They're free-floating in water. The way their muscles are structured, they cannot push themselves backwards like, say, we could with our hands. You ever notice, you never seen a dolphin swim backwards either? It's because of how movement through water works. It's not going to kill them, actually.
Yeah, but dolphins are assholes and no one likes them.
Amen, brother. Anyway, though, Mr. Bishop. Oh, I got it backwards. Excuse me. A nautical mile is.
Okay, so a land mile is a little over.
Okay, a land mile is the bigger one. Hi, Mom.
Hello.
Hello.
I love how she says hello, Bishop, and and Jesus. Like, by the way, you're here too. But anyway, Bishop.
It's
proceed.
alphabetical order. B comes before J.
Neat.
Alright.
It is your go.
Alright, so I have 1, 2, so I have my full 4.
Yep.
And I have to take actions.
Yes, you cannot choose to be idle.
I am going to use my fast learning, which I reveal a block.
Okay.
And then I learn too, so I get
To pick any 2 cards from those piles.
I'm going to grab my South African abalone.
Abalone. All right.
That goes in there, and I'm going to grab Cloud of Ink, actually. So this card can be really good. I reveal 3 of my blocks to reveal the octopus myself, but then I hide it and shuffle it with any 2 hidden blocks. So basically this is an escape. And it also says...
no, Mom, this is not Magic the Gathering.
If you gain any cards, you may add 1 of them to the top of your draw pile. I got Cloud of Ink, the Abalone.
Now, you need the abalone to actually eat it.
Yeah. So I'm going to put this at the top of my draw pile, and this is going to go there.
Okay.
So that was 1 turn. My second turn, I'm going to draw my abalone. And that'll be my turn.
My go.
Yes.
So now I get 3 dice
Also, I have 2 foods
revealed. I still feel like the shark should be able to destroy food just to, like, try and cut off the octopus, but at the same time, I also understand how, from the octopus side, that would feel real bad. So I get it. I understand. But anyway, I've got my 3 dice now, and that is a 6.
Because I have 2 ways to win. I can either eat all the food or he spends his energy. You have 1 way to win.
I can only, yeah, I can play all the cards, I can roll all the dice I want. At the end of the day, I have to murder you.
Mm-hmm. But you have the advantage, you don't have to do anything. Whereas I do.
Yeah, you actually have to take actions and move around. Alright, so first, I'm going to turn this blue 4 here to a current, so I can move again if I want to. But I'm going to then take this other blue and store it as energy for later, in case I want to buy one of these cards. And see, here I'm torn because in my head, you would want to put the food near you so you could grab it quickly and run away. Which tells me that you're in one of these two spots.
Could be there.
But at the same time, yeah, exactly.
Or it could be here.
You could be anywhere.
Or it could be there.
Or he could be everywhere.
Or it could be there.
That'd be disadvantageous to him because then I could attack him anywhere.
What do all you in the chat think?
Okay,
do you
yeah,
have an idea where I might be?
Some of them might be able to see you. Well, it's always nice to have you here, Mom. I mean, I don't know if we could play Magic. We might actually. I don't know if I would trust Wizards of the Coast to not strike us. I mean, I'm dead serious. I mean, that would be kind of fun because actually, I admit, while I'm not happy with the company, Magic will always have a special place in my heart. I will always love Magic.
Magic is fun. Yeah.
The company's been doing some really freaking.
We're not even going to get into that. I'm just stating, like, part of me would love to do a night playing Magic, but I'm legitimately afraid that Wizards would attack us. That's a problem that I have, and I have to think of the well-being of this channel. I don't want us getting strikes and shit.
But yeah.
But anyway, back to my point. But no, chat, help me out here. This area has a value of 4. This has a value of 2. I say let's live a little dangerously. Where should I attack? 2 or 4? Because I don't know. The Force is telling me that he's in one of these two spots. So help me out, chat. 2 or 4? It's about how long is it usually? Like 15 seconds?
About 5 to 7. So not too long.
Okay. But yeah, someone chime in and help me out here. Should I attack 2 or 4? Now, they can't see your tiles, so they don't know.
So, basically, here's the delay.
Okay. But yeah, someone chime in and help me out.
That's
here.
a bit
Should
of a
I attack
delay.
2 or 4? Now, they can't see your tiles, so they don't know. So, basically, here's the delay.
That's the delay we got.
Okay. Sean is saying 4.
How long of a delay was that?
I didn't care. It's like 7, 10 seconds.
No, it's not that bad.
It's one of those things where it's like...
My mom is just saying, the one rule she always had for her game is always play nice. I'm trying to kill him. That I don't know how you play nice when you're trying to murder someone.
Murder him gently.
Yeah. Yeah, 10 seconds is either like forever or
not at all. But anyway, Sean is saying to go with 4. Now, they can't see the tiles. They can't see them. So, I'm going to say this isn't cheating. But just to show how this mechanics work, I'm going to sacrifice this yellow 6. And I get to reveal this tile. That's a shell. That is not an octopus.
Nope.
And I don't get these back. These are gone forever. Okay.
You know what that means?
Means that you're probably in the undefended, easy to attack 2 spot. And Sean, why did I trust the resident Lord of Chaos now that I think about it? I should have asked my mom or your dad. But unfortunately, that's me out of dice. Well, I do have this 2, and I could transfer it to my evolution, but I'm actually going to save it to show you guys a trick later.
My turn?
Yes, proceed, Bishop.
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So, I'm going to use Nimble Dodge, which I have to reveal something.
Okay.
And then I swap 2 adjacent blocks.
Yep. He's moving those 2.
And then now I can shuffle any 2 hidden blocks, right? They don't have to
Does
be
it
adjacent.
say that?
Yeah, shuffle 2 hidden blocks.
Yes.
No, I'm just gonna draw.
Okay.
And now he knows the cards, so he knows one of the cards in my hand, unless I just lied to him.
Yeah.
But
I remember
oh.
you were great at bullshit. I remember.
Yeah, poker face. Yeah.
I remember that you were really good at that game.
But yeah, that'll be my turn now.
Okay, so I get 3 dice. You okay over there?
Oh yeah, I'm just stretching.
Mm-hmm. Not the best results. I've got 2 blue, 5 blue, and a 4 red.
You should pay attention. You can play next turn. Unless you don't want to.
Okay. And I'm going to convert this blue 5 into energy and spend a total of 7. 1 goes back in the bag, 1 goes on the track, and I get daring.
Daring.
During my draw and roll phase, move any die in your pool to the hunger track and do a free strike as a 6.
Ooh.
So I set that aside. I can use that during any draw roll phase. But what's important about that is I get to add a blue and a red to the bag for me to draw later. In the meantime, I'm going to put, well, first I'm going to draw a new ability card. And then I will put this red into storage and this blue onto my evolution. And that's puts me out of dice, so it's going to be the bishop's turn.
1 second. Alrighty. See, we're getting to the point where I'm going to have to do something.
Yeah, because I mean, I can just sit here and get abilities and get dice.
Disguised. I don't have to reveal anything. In fact, I hide 2 blocks.
Yep.
Now, obviously, he knows what these are, but I get to hide 2 of them.
So you turn them so they're not facing me anymore.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to hide those 2, which
Okay.
we all know. Those are shells.
Yeah. But
then I cannot learn anything, so again, I'm going to have to draw, which is my last card, which is... Okay. Okay.
Those are your 2 actions.
Yep. And now, since I'm out of deck, my next turn, my discard pile will become my deck. And then I can start drawing things like my food.
Yeah. 3 dice.
Oh.
Okay, that's not terrible. Let me see here. So I'm going to first move once, twice to here, and then I'm going to use daring. I lose it, but I get to take one of these tiles and put them over there and treat it as a red 6 to attack this place. Or no, not this one. This
So I was say, you know what that one was.
Here. I literally got mixed up. My bad.
Yeah, I did. I felt bad if you. I'm like, no, you know what that one.
I literally grabbed the wrong one.
We're playing nice. Like,
Yeah, but okay.
So that is not me.
But that is very useful information because I know everything else on the board. No, I don't. I don't know this one.
You don't know that one, you don't know that one, and you don't know that one.
No. But I know these, and I know you moved this one.
Mm-hmm.
So one of these is you.
Could be that one.
It could be. It might be.
It could be that one.
I'm going to turn this blue 6 into a current there.
Could be that one.
And I will store this red as energy. Before finally paying one of them, put the other back in the bag, to gain Observant, which will protect me from a trap.
Oh.
And also lets me put a yellow into the bag.
Does that mean I have to reveal the trap?
No. If I reveal a trap, I just say, doesn't matter.
Okay.
But, alright. I think I did that slightly less tactfully than I could have, but I'm happy with that turn. Unfortunately, things are building up.
Yeah.
Proceed.
Alright. So now, just to clarify, these just automatically go into my hand?
When you take the fill your hand action.
Okay.
So you'd have to play a card first.
Give me a second, I'm thinking on this one.
This is a thinking game. This is definitely a thinking game. Because I think you're in one of those spaces in the corner there.
You think I'm one of these two?
I think you're one of those two.
Camouflage. Hide one block. You may then swap it with an adjacent block.
Okay.
And I'll do that. And now for my draw action.
You shuffle those.
Oops. I'm shuffling. They're so small. Then I draw one. Which is fast learning. Which I just revealed to you. Anyway, that's my turn.
Yep, and it's going to be my go. So I start with my 3 dice. I know I have dice in here. So, one complaint I will make about this game. The bag itself, their opening, is actually kind of small, and my meat hook actually has a hard time getting in there.
Giggity.
Alright. I'm going to use my ability here, my evolution, to re-roll this yellow and get the exact same result.
A 1.
Alright, now what do I want to do? I got options. I have options. I'm going to start by moving. And then I'll use this blue to speed up my evolution. And then I will store both of these as energy. Actually, you know what? No, I won't. I will not store them as energy because now I end my turn and they go back in the bag. And they can be more useful to me there because I only have 2 slots left. I'm not buying jack. I'm not doing anything but moving and attacking at this point. I can't afford this crap.
Yes, you can. I believe in you. Buy more things.
Proceed, Bishop.
All right. Are y'all ready for the big reveal?
Big reveal. Wait, what are you doing?
What? Oh, you know when Anakin just casually walked into the hangar bay and he's like, Palpatine's Sith Lord.
Okay.
South African abalone. I'm going to eat it,
You're adjacent to it?
which means I have to reveal myself to eat it. I was there all along, and I'm going to eat it.
Okay, and you get its effect.
Learn 3.
Okay, it goes away.
So I'm going to learn my rock shrimp. Put that there, right?
Yep.
I'm going to take this guy, which, what do you do? Reveal it. Okay. Then I'm going to take this guy.
Alright, that was your first action.
That was my first action.
I would suggest you move because I will murder you.
Alright.
And for the record, folks, yes, the octopus can be a dick and consume a prey and immediately put another prey there. That is completely within his power.
Ah. And then I am not hidden, so
We were not. I know exactly where you are.
I'm gonna draw.
You're gonna draw, okay.
Yep. And that'll be my turn.
Alright, I get 3. One, 2. Okay, that's 3.
So now the game just got really interesting.
Those are crap rolls.
Those are.
But I will turn this blue into a current and go 1, 2, and then I will end my turn and throw these dice back into the bag.
Hi.
For the record, there is an ability that lets me turn around without having to actually go all around. That is probably my favorite card for the shark. I love that. Agile, I actually have it here in the market. I can get it. But it would require me to spend... Yeah, no.
I'm going to use fast learning, so I reveal a block. It was a shell. And then I learn 2.
Mm-hmm.
Just going to take this one. And it says, if you gain any cards, you may add one of them to the top of your draw pile. So, I'm going to add Into the Shadows into my draw pile. That goes there. That was my first turn.
Mm-hmm.
I am then going to use Camouflage. It costs 0. And then I hide 1 block, myself, and then I may swap it with an adjacent block.
I still know where you are.
Are you sure? Are you sure?
He does still know where I am. I mean,
And
You
there's only
teleported to the other side of the map.
there's only 3 tiles. There's only 3 dice left in the bag.
so basically I just revealed myself to eat that abalone, and now I'm running from the shark.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the game.
That is the game. Gonna re-roll this one.
Oh, nice.
Okay. Unfortunately, I have to think for a minute. Because I have no blues. I need to get a blue back in the bag. I will take this yellow, convert it into energy, and use it to buy Swift, which will put a blue into the bag. I will then end my turn.
Okay. I'm going to be very mean.
Like nobody else I know.
Sneaking by reveal 2 blocks, and then shuffle
Okay.
2 hidden blocks.
All right. Okay.
He knows what these 2 are now.
Mm-hmm.
These 2 are going to be shuffled, because he knows one's the octopus, one's my trap.
Correct.
Now the way this works,
He shakes them up in the bag.
and you blindly shuffle them. You can shake them up more if you want. Now we've already done this. The back side is very rigid.
So I
Or
can
Jesus
feel.
can
Yep.
No.
All right.
Kristoff has his eyes closed as Jesus is reaching for it.
That jerk.
He didn't see you.
Lies. He did. I know he did.
All right.
And now they have been shuffled. So now he knows one's me, one's the trap, but he doesn't know
Where they are. Now remember that card you played gets discard. Yep.
And then
That was your first action.
yeah, and
You still have one more you could do.
basically all I can.
Draw up to 4.
1, 2, 3.
My go.
It is your go now. Yes.
All right. There's only 3 dice in the bag. Oh.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
I'm going to turn this into a current. Go 1, 2. And either way, this is the last round. This is it. I'm going to use this red 5 to attack.
Yeah, when I did that shuffle, nothing changed.
All right, so now here's the deal. You're going to pick one of those. So there's three confrontation cards.
Yeah. And I get to look at these, right?
Yes, you can choose.
And basically it's rock, paper, scissors.
Yeah, I also get to pick. There's flight, flinch, or fight. If I get the same thing as him, I kill him and win. If he and I choose different cards, then I lose the fight, and I'm out of energy. But we reveal them at the same time, so
Okay.
are you ready? We're going to put them face down in front of us
Okay.
and flip them over at the same time.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yes.
1, 2, 3.
Flight.
Fight.
Counter.
So what would happen is you would lose flight.
Okay.
I would take that out of my. You set it out of the game completely.
Hide the octopus
Yeah.
with any hidden block. So I'm
You'd
literally
have to just.
switching it with my trap. You know that's my trap.
Yeah. And then you rehide it.
Trash this card. Yeah. Okay. So
but
what?
unfortunately, that
You're-
was my last energy, which means that you do win.
You know what's funny? I almost chose fight. I'm like, fight or flight. Okay.
But yeah, that is a win for the octopus.
Go. Good game.
Good game. What time are we at?
We
750.
7:50.
God damn it, lost my green meter channel here.
So we're halfway done. We still have about 40 minutes.
You up for one more try?
Sure.
I
Alrighty.
believe in you, Bear.
You don't want to give it a try?
No.
I'm gonna. Don't take this the wrong way, but it really doesn't seem like your kind of thing.
It is not. I am more of
Rolling and swinging.
Yep.
Just run in there as a dwarf.
Oh, even in the freaking shooting games I play. I'll try to be sneaky, but as soon as I fail, the light machine guns coming out with the grenade launcher and grenades are being thrown everywhere.
Then you just run them down with a car.
Huh?
Then you just run them down with a car.
I've done that too.
So there is one other interesting thing about this game. There is another board.
Why do I have 2 octopus player aids?
Because
They say different things.
I don't know if you want to see them.
Now, we've never played on the other side, the night board.
I did not know there was a second board.
You dare hide things from the bishops?
I feel I was denied critical, need to know information.
God, I love those movies.
All of them except for when they go to Africa and the Arctic.
No. See, it's just a trilogy. Those other movies don't exist. Shut up.
I like the fourth one.
You can deny them all you want, they're still there.
I like the fourth one.
Just like how I want to deny everything that Star Wars has been doing.
Oh,
I mean, what
well,
Disney's
you
been doing
can.
with Star Wars.
We deny those.
You can deny them. It's quite easy.
I deny a lot of fan fictions.
Yeah. It's the same thing with the Vagrancy Horror. It's like, yeah, look, you can say whatever you want about Mommy Aya. No. Alrighty.
Just because Disney has billions of dollars doesn't mean their fan fictions are any different than the people who have none.
Exactly. Which is to say, they're completely worthless. Now, the night board is interesting because...
You don't know the mistakes that they did and why we hate them.
The night board, my dens are in the board. And also the values are different because of like the lighting. So I'm actually going to start here.
Oh.
I'm going to choose to start there. This board looks kind of meaner. Honestly.
To me, it's looking kind of the same. I mean, that has a value of 6.
There's 2 2s.
Wait, that means... Oh. There's 2 2s, a
6,
3.
A 3.
6. So, obviously...
You're going to put yourself there. Because that's the safest place to be.
So I'm going to pick a trap.
But it's also super obvious. And... yeah, this is definitely a thinking game. And I do like it.
I'm going to pick my trap. Which... If you remember what I said this one was before.
Your dad found your Monopoly Star Wars game. He says.
I remember that.
I found.
refuse to play Monopoly too.
Oh,
I would
God,
rather play Risk.
I don't like Monopoly.
I would rather play Risk.
Risk is better.
Is it all still there, like all the pieces and everything?
That's cool.
Yeah, no, it was the Star Wars Special Editions when those came out. It's from like
Nice.
97. I remember that. Me and my dad played that all the time when I was a kid.
All right, I'm just setting up my marketplace. Put your foods back.
Oh, yeah. Thank you.
Yep.
Sea snail. Lobster.
And abalone. Oh, here it is.
I started to say that one wasn't in there, but yeah.
All right. Take out all your not starter cards.
And the starters are all the tentacles.
Yeah. Real quick, the artwork for this game is really cool too, which is from Weberson Santiago.
I can't see what is.
He did all the artwork.
That one goes there.
Yeah. They're color coded so you know how to pile them up.
Oh, they are. See, I was looking at all the little symbols. Okay. And then just shuffle them real quick.
Yep. I'll help you out. Oh, hey. Asus, you're here. Be useful. Shuffle these.
He got 3 sneezes in.
I always get 3.
See, I usually always get 2.
Whatever demonic being's inside of me is trying to get out. But I won't let it. It's not ready for the world yet.
No.
Good night, Tara.
Good night.
Later, Holmes!
Mr. Bishop says he hasn't actually opened it to check yet. He just found it.
Gosh, that has to have been in storage for a long
Decade.
time.
A decade
I
or
wonder how
so.
much that would be worth now.
It's Star Wars Monopoly, the 1997 Special Edition one.
See, I'm just gonna say the mean thing. Like, a
1997
couple.
Monopoly edition.
that would be valuable before any and all interest in Star Wars tanked. See, I don't care what eBay says. You're never going to find a buyer for it.
Yeah, they had the little pewter figures. I think
Let's
they
see,
were
Amazon
pewter.
is selling it for $75.
Let's see if it's. I'll recognize it once I see it.
Where's that one?
Yeah, that is not it.
eBay selling it
That one. That's it.
$50.
So about $50.
Yeah, but Amazon was selling it sealed.
Huh.
Used, it'd probably be half that.
Yeah, used it
And-
wouldn't be.
And you'd still have to find somebody who wants
buy it,
anything
yeah.
of Star Wars.
I'm pretty sure there's still like some hardcore fans out there that would probably want it.
Oh, does it have the cast from The Acolyte? That's my favorite Star Wars.
We're not talking about retards. We're talking about actual fans.
Yes.
The 3 that are left on the planet. Anyway, though, tiles, good gentlemen.
Tiles. Alrighty, so enough about Disney.
I'm amazed we're still on the air. You know, there's a part of me that I want to ask you guys a question, and to the chat too. I want to ask you: am I too cautious? Should I say F Disney and F Wizards of the Coast and just do what the hell I want?
Dang it, you know what these two are, though.
What? What are you talking about?
I think just be you.
Well, fuck it. You guys want to play Magic next week?
Fuck yeah!
Fuck Wizards of the Coast. If they don't like it, they can strike me.
What are we gonna do? Regular, commander?
I do have both. I do have a regular and a commander.
I don't really have...
Wait, hold on. I'm only allowed to bring certain commander decks.
Yeah, no dick hole shit.
What? That's all I have, though.
Oh, you buy
Then
those.
you're gonna have to make a new deck.
That sounds like way too much work.
I
can either bring my token deck or I can bring my vampire deck. I'd rather bring my vampire deck. That one's my favorite.
Get rid of any infinite loops and I'll allow it at my table.
No.
Then it's not allowed at my table.
And you suck.
I gave pretty much
It's not
all
my fault, that's
cards
what the
to
card
Silver.
does.
It is your fault that you use it. But anyway, you're set?
Yeah.
Alright.
What are these?
Is that your starting deck? Don't forget you start with a... He says it's been in storage for 4 years and and it hasn't been opened at least that long.
Oh, we should play Risk at some point.
Risk would be cool.
See, I'd honestly rather play freaking Magic.
I said at some point.
Yeah.
Alright, I am ready now. We have Clue.
But anyhow, yeah, it is you start. You always start.
Alright. Oh.
The octopus always goes first. You draw up to your opening hand.
And that counts as an action, or it does not?
Does not. Tina, my mom says, bring the vampires.
I shall bring the vampires!
You know, I do have a cooperative Magic game we could play.
But there's only 3 of us.
Alright, new
Casus,
tactics. You know what that is.
my friend.
Yeah?
Learn
Do
one.
you know what cooperative means?
At the moment, my brain is burned out because of work, because I had like 3 meetings back to back, and each meeting was like about over an hour long.
Yeah, we do have to do something for Halloween. We will, don't worry. Oh, you put the crab out.
Yes, I used new tactics to reveal one, which was a shell, and then I got the red rock crab, which is right there.
Okay.
And that was my first turn. My second turn is drawing.
Just going back up top.
And that's my turn.
All
Yeah,
right.
And my last 2 days has been nothing but meetings. Yesterday I got home and I'm like, I'm gonna take a quick nap. That did not happen. I didn't wake up until like 9. And then I was up for about 2 hours and then passed right back out.
I have 2
Sounds-
blue dice.
Sounds like me. 6 total.
That is very unhealthy. Even I got it. That wasn't not healthy.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to start with preparing for my evolution.
You can evolve.
Yeah.
Proceed, Bishop.
You know, sometimes I do that shit on purpose.
I know you do.
So,
I hope you do, because I really hope no one is that airheaded without intention.
it's either sometimes I just space out, or sometimes I do it for like intentionally. Oh, this one's because I spaced out. So I know he has to have he has to eat certain things to win. Can you eat those certain things?
No. That's what actually something I was saying is like, I wish I could take out his prey and just like slam the door. But I also understand how from the octopus side that would feel real bad. Just having a way of winning the game completely turned off, I get it. That would suck.
You know how I think it would be when
Anyway,
Squidward having to deal with SpongeBob. If he did that, that's how I see it in my head.
So,
but like early SpongeBob.
So I'm gonna camouflage and hide one block.
Okay.
And then swap it with an adjacent block.
All right, my go.
Yes. Now the audience can't see where I'm at.
No, but that does make me wonder. And I have a blue and a yellow.
I'll show Jesus where I'm at.
I'm going to turn this blue into a current. I will move. And then I'm going to use this yellow on my evolution track. Put one of my blues away. Throw the rest back into the bag, and I get the first evolution. So now I get 3 dice per turn, and I can re-roll. But that will be my turn. Anyway, by the way, though, the artwork.
The artwork is really nice.
I dig the art. Very pretty.
If I can get my hand out of it. Yeah, the art is nice.
But anyhow.
Alright,
Rock out, Bishop.
What?
Rock out, Bishop. Those are all your discards. Yeah.
Alright.
So do you have a regular or only commanders?
I have
Nimble dodge. I reveal one. That one. And then I
was
swap.
Gonna say, if that's the octopus, I'm gonna be so mad.
I have a few regulars that
I swap 2 adjacent blocks, which are those 2. And then I draw. I have 4.
Oh.
And that is my turn. That's my turn.
Alright, I get 3.
See, I only have 1 Minotaur deck.
Well, I mean, we have tons of cards still. We could build you something.
Mm-hmm. That is true, yeah.
It wouldn't be hard at all, honestly.
Gosh, I've not played Magic in years, but you know that I am.
Yeah. I get 3.
Oh, 3 1s.
I'll just go ahead and re-roll this blue.
I feel bad. I should say you should be able to re-roll all those.
No, just 1. I'm going to turn that blue 5 into a current. Okay, so that one... I'm going to pass and let these go back in the bag. Because I think I know what you did. I don't know, but I think I know.
What do you think I did?
I think you're here.
Okay.
And you swapped with yourself to make me think that you're like over here.
Huh.
You also conveniently put yourself in a higher area. But it is your go. I'm going to check something real quick. Don't mind me. Okay.
I feel I missed something up because I can't learn anything.
You don't have any learn cards in your hand?
No, and I only had
Where's your fast learner? You put it on top of there.
Oh. Okay.
That's the mistake you made.
Fast learning. Reveal.
Now you can learn some cards. Well, yeah, first you gotta reveal. And it's always in that order. It's kind of... it's like in Horrified. You read it from top to bottom.
If you gain any cards, you may add one of them to the top of your pile. And I get to learn too.
Yep.
So...
But yes, I do have some regular ones, but they're pretty nasty as well. What? Man, I like playing with you guys. I really do. But the other people we were playing with, I had to hit hard and I had to hit fast. Or I had to stay alive long enough to hit really hard when I could.
Those sound like sucky people to play with.
They're challenging people to play with, which was fun.
Anyway. Three cards. Not bad.
A 2, a 5, and a 4.
Alright. I've already got a current there. I'm going to turn this... I'm going to store this. And then I will spend it to gain Risky. And I'll play that immediately. And I will use it to add a blue and a yellow to my bag. Alright. Then I'll store this. I'll see. Actually, I'm going to use this for an attack here.
Don't do it. It's a trap.
You get to destroy a current.
I bamboozled you.
Get rid of a current.
Like one of these 2 dice?
Yes.
That one, I guess?
Back in the bag.
Got him.
Proceed.
Disguised. Pay 0 to hide 2 blocks.
Okay, so where are you?
And then... I draw. And that'll be my turn.
3 dice.
Jesus knows where I'm at. Nice.
Alright. For anything else, I'm going to move 1, 2. And then I'm going to put all of 3 of my dice into evolving again. This one I don't get any more dice, but any dice I have stored count as +5. Unless they are 5 or 6. But anyhow.
Okay.
Honestly, I'm just getting through it because part of me wants to try and evolve and get more dice. This one really sucks. This is a bad thing. It is a roadblock. Because the other 2 give you more dice. This one doesn't.
Alright.
And it's numbered specifically. I feel like almost this one should be first. and then, or this should be random, but either way.
So my turn?
Yeah.
I'm going to play Trick of the Light, hide 1 or 2 blocks, and then it says I may then trash 1 card from my hand or discard pile, so I'm going to trash this one. And then, my next turn, I'm going to draw. So since I have nothing, my discard pile is going to go back.
Yeah.
Then I'm going to draw one card. Oh, come on! And that'll be my turn. Look at my hand.
His hand is amazing.
Sorry, I couldn't help it.
Yeah, my hand is not the grandest right now.
I believe in you, Bear.
Gosh.
All right.
What'd you do?
I just rolled and then re-rolled one. I'm gonna make a current.
Now, they're not necessarily the worst cards. They're just not helping me at all right now.
I'm gonna move one. And I'm going to use my 6 yellow.
Don't do it. Told you not to do it.
Now hold on, I'm not mad. That actually tells me a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, also, I mean, it was there, and it was like, it's so obvious that either A, you would never go near there with a, ever in your life, or B, you're there, and it'd be hilarious to actually catch you in the most obvious place of all time.
You are right, yeah.
And I'm going to put this one on my evolution track.
Because, yeah, this being a 6, that's the most obvious, most protected spot.
Safe place to be. But, here we go. See, I do feel like I'm developing a way that I play the shark. I like these evolutions way more than these abilities.
Nimble dodge, reveal 1. Swap 2 adjacent blocks.
Okay.
Nimble dodge, reveal 1. You know what that one is. Swap 2 adjacent blocks.
Alright.
And that'll be my turn.
And I get 3. I'm going to go ahead and re-roll that. Alright. And what do I want to do? I'm going to have to lay down a current. I'm going to use this yellow to attack. Nope. Which means I think, if I'm remembering where the tiles are, there's only one place you can be.
What's up with the pinchers?
It's grape Kool-Aid.
Pinchers.
He's talking about my grape Kool-Aid here.
I'm going to put this
Would you like some hemp juice?
Nah.
in there. Your turn.
I would take my Jim Jones Kool-Aid over here.
That's Mountain Dew.
Actually, the juice they used, the Kool-Aid they used for that was cherry, so.
Alright, first I'm going to draw. 1, 2. Alright. Sneaking by, I have to reveal 2 blocks.
Okay. Right.
I'm going to shuffle 2 blocks. These are any 2 blocks.
Mm-hmm.
Gonna shake them, give them to Jesus this time.
Gonna just look over yonder.
Now you tell me 1 or 2.
2.
2.
Uno.
Uno. All right.
Okay.
That was.
Buggies?
Thank you. That was both my turns.
Did I at least do something?
Well, I can't tell you if you did or not because then he would
Sure,
know.
you can tell him.
No.
Come on.
I'll tell you afterwards.
I'm cool with that.
I'm gonna keep those.
Those. Blue 6, yellow 6, and a red 4.
And I'm gonna move 1, 2, 3.
You're in a predicament, I know, because you only have 1 left.
I gotta make it count. I'm gonna turn this into a current,
Okay.
and then I'm going to let these just go back into the bag. And your go.
Oh. Well, I'm going to draw for my first turn.
I can't help but notice you're very comfortable just hiding.
This was my hand. Yeah, this was my hand.
Okay.
So I just drew these 3 cards by mistake, so
Eh.
they're going down. So this... Alright. Fast learning. Reveal a block. And then learn 2. Hiding in the kelp. Hide all revealed blocks in the kelp zones, then trash this card for free. What do you do? Taking chances. Reveal 2 blocks, shuffle any 2 hidden blocks with the block in the center zone. Ooh. And I get to put one of these on the top of my draw pile. Now, how do you know what a kelp zone is?
It has the kelp in the artwork.
Okay. I'm going to put that one there, this one there. As my first turn. Disguised. Pay 0 to hide 2 blocks. And that'll be my turn. So he knows I'm one of 2 now.
Uh-huh.
One of these 2.
I've only got 2 dice left to pull.
A 5 and a 4. Unless you want to re-roll that one. It was kind of crooked.
I'm just going to keep them both because I'm going to move. Okay, folks.
Here we go.
Help me out, chat. Left or right? Let me know in the comments. Come on, say something, boys and girls.
So,
Right,
right,
left.
left.
Taco or burrito.
I prefer burritos.
Or American dish. They're actually not Hispanic.
Yeah. Although I will also not. I do like tacos.
Oh, fuck yeah.
I do prefer crispy tacos.
Street tacos.
Street tacos are good. Everyone's saying right. Okay, yeah, both my mom and Sean are saying right. So, we're going to do what we did last time. One last desperate attack. Right. Wrong. You guys, that was your fault.
You got the shell, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
Ha! I helped.
Whose side are you on?
The octopus. Don't get me wrong, I like sharks and whatnot, but I can't have one as a pet. I can have an octopus as a pet. And octopuses are awesome, man. They're smart as shit. Put one inside of a jar and he'll make his way out. You have to have specific fish tanks for them motherfuckers, or they'll make their way out. They're like the Houdinis of the sea.
So you want to know where I started at?
Where did you start?
Right there.
Really?
Yeah.
Right next to
You
me.
made your way all the way down there, didn't you?
Yeah, and I kept shuffling. And I took my crab and I shuffled him with the trap. And I intentionally did that to try to throw you off, and that one worked. Also, for did you help? Yes, you did. But did you change my position? No. Because had you changed my position, he would have got me there.
Yeah.
Now, out of curiosity, what the hell? Let's. What card would you have picked? Let's say that he had screwed you over.
I don't screw things over. I just make things hilariously chaotic.
You want to play him or?
Yeah. Ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Fight.
Flinch.
Flinch.
I chose it at random.
See, I specifically chose fight that time because last time I almost chose it. And if I'm trying to get into your mind, you might be like, oh, he won't choose the thing that I did last time.
I picked randomly.
Oh, okay.
Because it was like, you know what? Overthinking it is a thing.
Yeah, see, I almost chose fight last time, and you almost got me last time.
See, I feel the shark needs a bigger gauge.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, even
maybe
just
like
one or
two
two more would make it a bit more interesting. Because when you're actually playing, you don't...
Because I have to do something, but I don't necessarily have to move or reveal myself.
You could literally just be like, "Beep," and then "Beep."
Or have a gauge where if I don't eat something within a certain amount of time, I lose. That could make it a little more balanced.
Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like the shark is really under a gun, and then he has to basically win rock, paper, scissors.
Yeah.
Like, I'd almost say, like, if you didn't have to fill up the gauge to buy abilities or evolve, and it was just attacking / searching.
Yeah.
See, that might be a little bit too powerful, I admit that.
Yeah.
Maybe if you just didn't have to give up slots for the abilities. Like I said, my point is that this feels... It doesn't feel horribly unbalanced, but I do think...
It does feel a little skewed toward the octopus.
The octopus definitely feels like he has an advantage.
Octopowers, activate.
But yeah, that was fun.
You all were no help at all!
I told you they weren't going to.
But thank you all for helping anyway, still just the same.
Good game.
Good game, yeah, of course, always. Always shake your opponent's hand, come on. Be a man. I love the art.
Yeah, the art's
I know that
great.
it sounds random to say, but I love the art. I'm trying to think of things to say, you know what I mean?
It's a fun game. I like it.
Now...
It's quick once you get to know it. That's a nice thing. So
There-
you're not going to be here like 2 or 3 hours.
There's a lot of parts, and it can seem... Like, when I was looking up how to play and stuff, I was like, oh, God, there's a lot of things here. But I have 2 questions for you. You, Bishop.
Yeah.
1, in terms of playing it,
Yeah.
would you say this is easier or harder than Horrified?
I'd say it's easier.
Okay. Now...
Horrified is actually pretty difficult, even though that we're on teams, whereas this we're against each other.
Okay, now second question. Overall, and I just want your opinion, like, you're not being mean here, but in terms of quality, how would you compare this to Horrified?
Quality. See, I think the people behind this put a lot of time and effort into thinking about it. Same with Horrified. Overall quality, like makes and models and stuff, amazing compared to Horrified, which is also amazing. As for if you're asking me which one I feel I like better,
Yeah.
I nothing against this, but I feel I want to give it to Horrified just because, I mean, it's a bunch of monsters. There's a little more. I don't want to say there's more to do or that it's more strategic. I like playing together, like when we're all on a team compared to against each other. But as for like, yeah, I can't really say anything bad about this other than, yeah, maybe 2 more bars.
Yeah.
And
again, like, it's still a new game. Like,
yeah, I mean, like I said, it was on Kickstarter. Now,
yeah, I can't really say anything negative against it other than it is a little skewed for the octopus, I feel. Coming from the person who was playing the octopus.
yeah. Did you ever actually feel like you were in danger?
Kind of, but it was all up to you. Because I was right here by you the whole time. And then you went that way. So it's like, yeah, you could have hit me right there, but at the same time, you wouldn't know to do that. Unless I messed up.
Yeah.
So, I mean, yeah, because here also you had the left or right choice. So yeah, I felt like I was in danger, but at the same time,
It's also kind of, from the octopus's position, I can only imagine it's kind of comfortable when you have, 3 possibilities and 2 are safe, 1 is bad.
yeah, it does feel like it's much easier playing the octopus than the shark to win.
Yeah. It's funny, I can wait. I can just sit on my back. I can just sit and wait. You're the one who actually wins by waiting.
Yeah.
Now, final thoughts here. On a scale of 1 to 5, 1 to 5 stars, where would you put this as a player?
I mean, what would a 5 be in comparison? I mean, I'd give it full 5 stars.
5 stars is like
4.5.
easily. 5 stars is like one of the best tabletop games you've ever played. 1 is you actually feel like we should get a refund.
I could give it a good 4. Like it was 3.5, 4.
See, I was thinking 3.5, 4. It does feel very skewed, and I am kind of biased because I love sharks. And you're setting up a game where I literally get to be a shark that is terrorizing a board. And I'm gonna be honest, I didn't feel like I was a threat. I felt like everything was shot in the dark. I never felt like I really had, you in danger because...
Yeah, you have to find out where I'm at. And I feel it's more fun for the octopus player.
Yeah, because the shark so often, and I still feel like...
And again...
Taking out the prey, I feel, would be... It might feel kind of mean for the octopus player, but
It would
you're a shark.
Yeah.
If I told you, hey, there's a game where you play as a shark, do you expect that game to be nice?
Well, again, like I said, just maybe like 2 more here, and or I have to eat.
Something that like is ticking against you.
As for the 1 to 5, it's like, well, D&D gets a 5 because you can spend years playing that game.
Well, with this one, we could just do home rule.
Home roll a couple things, just
Every 3, if you don't eat something every 3 turns.
See, that seems a little bit fast, but I kind of like the idea.
And then give you 2 more points, energy points.
See, I like that. Maybe
Yeah.
every 5 turns.
Yeah,
But
that
yeah.
too.
4 or 5 sounds more fair. Well, maybe 4, because it does seem like this game moves very quickly once you know what to do.
That's why I said 3.
See, 3 seems a little short still, but I'm the force is telling me 4. But no, we might have to try this again with a little bit of home ruling.
That could be fun.
But in the meantime, folks, thank you all for watching. It was great having you all here tonight. WonderBow Games. I believe this game is available for retail now. You might be able to find it at like your local card shop or online.
It definitely is a great game. I enjoyed it.
It is fun.
Just being fair, like we said, but yeah, it's a great
It
game.
does feel a little bit skewed. Now watch, we were playing it wrong, and like evolving doesn't cost dice. It wouldn't be the first time I've missed a paragraph in a rule book, I'll be fair. But I don't think I did. I think you do have to sacrifice an energy. But either way, my point is, I think this is good. Some people aren't fond of competitive games. Some people like cooperative, and that's perfectly fine. But if you like ocean-themed stuff, if you like competitive games, this, I think it is actually totally good. It totally would be worth collecting and adding to your shelf, if you know what I mean, and I think you do. The shark is not painted, but it does actually, it's pretty tough plastic, actually. I bet that would take pretty well to paint.
You have to put
Oh, yeah.
the tile.
And then nowadays you can get 3D printers that take like pretty thick.
Yeah, could make
filament.
your own shark tokens. I personally would love to see them do that. Make it like an expansion to this, where you have other kinds of sharks,
Warhammer.
like a hammerhead, or of course the nurse shark, one of the most popular. I genuinely was surprised when I was following this on Kickstarter and they said it's a pajama shark, because I saw the model and was like, that's a nurse. I had to look up a pajama shark. I had to look it up. You know what I mean? And it's like, oh, that seems like kind of a weird choice. But I would love to see an expansion of some kind with other kinds of sharks that maybe have different cards or different evolutions and things like that. But yeah, no, I'd say 3.5, 4.
4. Yeah, I'd give it a good 4.
It does feel a little bit skewed. I'm not gonna gush and kiss its ass. I'm gonna say the honest truth. It does feel kind of skewed. It does feel like you might need to do a little bit of home brewing to make the shark a little bit nastier, have some more teeth, if you will. But yeah, we'll see you guys next week when, who knows what we'll do. Maybe we will play Magic. Maybe we'll do something else. You'll have to tune in and find out. But until then, good night, Mom. Love you.
Later, peeps.
Good night, everybody. And remember, keep checking the shadows.